everyone, welcome to Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Well, actually, we're in my room, my bedroom, and it's because I'm looking at a book that I found recently, and it's from a contest done by a local paper. So let me show you that book. Okay, so this is the book I found, and it is from the paper called The Graphic. It was a paper that we used to have here in Richmond, Indiana, sponsored by Kroger's, $4, and containing more than 500 recipes from the Graphic 1986 Favorite Recipe Contest. So this has a few stains on it, and just from use and probably the storage. Storage wasn't too great, but you can still read the recipes. So there you go, the Graphic Richmond, Indiana Favorite Recipe Cookbook. So they talk about how the recipes are personal treasures of their readers, and then what you'll find inside. And then each category has a winner. Like this one, this category is hors d'oeuvres, appetizers, and soup. And the winner of this one was Harmony G. Miller from Richmond, Indiana, for a veggie pizza appetizer. So there's a lot of different recipes. People from the surrounding area, Richmond, Indiana. Here's one from Centerville, Indiana, Hagerstown, Indiana. So you may, if you're from Richmond, you may see some people you know. German noodle soup, it's from Mary Gaithers, Cambridge City, Indiana. Look, this is salmon soup. Have you ever had a salmon soup? Interesting. So this is the one that sounds really good to me. It's the sausage potato soup. And it seems like it's basically that soup that you get at Olive Garden, the zuppa. So I'm going to be definitely making that recipe. So it's interesting. I found a few people that I knew or I know in this book. So you can look at this book with me. I did have something funny happen with this book. I took it to one of my rehearsals, and I was showing it to this woman who was sitting next to me, and we found someone we both knew. Well, I don't know her very well, but I do know the family. This one sounds interesting. Twinkie cake. And this was by Connie Brown from Richmond, Indiana. Okay, here we go. So this was one, white chocolate cake by Guinevere Wyatt. And it even has white chocolate frosting. It seemed like there was another recipe that the woman saw, and she's like, oh, I make that recipe all the time, but I lost the original recipe. So she was glad that I was able to let her take a picture of it. And so she's going to show Mrs. Wyatt's family her recipe that was in this book. Okay, here it is. It's the winter squash casserole. So she was able to take a picture of it and share it with her family. But they got Texas style meatloaf. This one is microwave cookery. I don't know, do you guys cook stuff in the microwave? We've made this recipe before on Chef Carter's Cooking Corner, but I've never tried it in the microwave. That would be interesting. Lucas liked that recipe. This one's interesting. Cinnamon pickle slices. Now this sounds good to me. Lemon poppy seed cake. Oh, this is a good one. Shake and bake caramel corn. Oh, this sounds good. Our wedding punch. So yeah, they have also miscellaneous recipes. Here's a recipe for Southern iced tea. And this woman's from West Alexandria, Ohio. Because Richmond is right by the border. So look, you have someone from Lewisburg, Ohio. There's another person from Lewisburg. There's Hagerstown, Indiana. Greens Fork, Indiana. So, but most of them are from Richmond. Fountain City. Eaton, Ohio. Oh, look, they got beef jerky. You ever make your own beef jerky? Look, homemade sweetened condensed milk. So she used instant dry milk, water, butter, sugar, and salt. Never thought you could make your own condensed milk like that. Look. No bake peanut butter cups. And strawberry preserves. With baby elephant ears. This woman put a recipe in for crackers. So as you can see, it's a pretty interesting book of recipes. Like pepperoni rolls. That sounds good. You ever had Welsh rabbit? I learned to cook that in one of my culinary classes. But, oh, this is Welsh rabbit bread, not just Welsh rabbit. Ooh, this sounds good. Peanut butter muffins. See, cinnamon flop. So, Blueberry coffee cake. That sounds good. Look, homemade hot tamales. And she said, I just moved back. Well, she said, I just returned from California. And I gained, how many pounds? Did she say 5 pounds eating these? So she has the recipe. And then she describes how to make them. I haven't made tamales since I was a little girl. My grandmother used to make tamales. But it would be so unfair because she and her sisters would be on the front porch making them. They had an enclosed porch. And so my grandmother and her sisters would make tamales, but they wouldn't let me try them. And they split them up between them. I was like, that's so unfair. But they said that that was adult food, not for children. That sounds good. Italian meatloaf. Crock pot spare ribs. So that'd be an easy way to make them. I put pineapple in my spare ribs. Salmon corn cakes. Sound like it's the club up in here with that music. Hey. So anyway, I just wanted to share some of these with you and show you some of the interesting recipes. Look, cucumber freezer salad. Armenian rice. This is from Economy, Indiana. You use rice-a-roni in that? Interesting. Tomato cabbage. So I didn't check out this cucumber sat frozen. So you put it in the freezer? Look, oh. Interesting. It says at the bottom, let me get this for you. It says, like once you get, no, that's the wrong one. It's set overnight. That's an Armenian salad. Sorry. Look, it says mix both mixtures together and freeze for winter. Oh, and when they say mangoes in this, it's bell peppers. It's like in Indiana, we sometimes call bell peppers mangoes. So, veggie pizza. I wonder where she would get a tub of refrigerated pizza dough. Interesting. Now, I like this hot German potato salad. Have you ever had that? It's really good. It's basically fried potatoes, though, because you have your potatoes and bacon. Sausage balls and hanky-panky. That hanky-panky is interesting. So I know some of these you probably were able to see the recipes. So maybe you can pause and take a screenshot. So again, that was the graphic. Unfortunately, this paper no longer exists, but it was something I really enjoyed reading. They actually did an article about my grandmother and her garden. Yeah. All right. All right, so that was my random episode. And I hope you enjoyed it. Look, there's carrot cake. What is scotch cake? They got scotch in there? There's no scotch in it. Why is it called scotch? Scotch cake. Don't understand that. Well, I just think, I know some people would like to see this. Okay, there's Pat Thornburg. I wonder if that was the Thornburgs that owned this local grocery store. I saw a Pence in here as well. I don't know if she's related to the vice president or not. Her name is Martha Pence. I can't find her right now. Oh, that's a Martha Dungle Barger. Wish I could find that Pence woman. Martha Pence is her name. Yeah, I miss the graphic. Potato sausage casserole. Pound of sausage and 2 cans of cream of celery or mushroom soup. And 4 to 6 potatoes. That's a pretty easy recipe. It's kind of economical there. Alright, so that's it for Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time.